Right. Some crucial missions coming up. Jailbreak is a big one. And then this is the, prevent a resistance data leak. It's great that we're able to see that though. I mean, that means we don't have to actually, if we succeed in that, I believe we won't have to do the mission. They actually have to protect the data tap. And then a supply raid pops. 10 days! We gotta do that. That means we've gotta abort the jailbreak, I reckon. We got here Gatsby and Deadeye. Let's see who's available. We got full squads. Staff Sergeant Shinobi. None of these are really. None of these are grouped up. I think we have to abort that jailbreak. I need these troops.
Everyone's on board. Bringing them home.
Now we should have a better selection. Shinobi, Assault, base of the base, no less. Templar is wounded, but I think we still want the Reaper. We'll probably chuck him in at the end. Sharpshooter, where's your Templar? Infiltrating in the other squad. Well, there's a technical there. Yeah, Purian Flax. You will go with Kelly Gordon. Oh, quick feed, thanks, dude. I'm glad to hear that. That's very gratifying. I'm busy working now on my enemy-specific guides. I'm going to start with Undead, and recently on stream I had a great battle against 31 Undead. It was like 5 Nachters, 10 Fallen Soldiers, and a bunch of Wiedergängers. It was friggin' intense. The surprising takeaway from that mission though was just how important your setup is. But anyway, we've got a gunner who's available maybe here. Anyway, if you want to watch Battle Brothers, I'm going to be streaming Battle Brothers most of tomorrow from the afternoon. I've got a busy morning. I'm going to go work out like a maniac, and then it's 10 days, 2 hours. I don't know if that's going to work or not. Well, hang on, but it's moderate to heavy baseline. Good lord. Fucking shit. We're going to have to boost this. If we can get it down to very light, it might be doable. Well, light is even doable. With 6 troops, 13 to 15. Remember, this though is double what we did in the last transport raid. I think we might actually have to abort this because we don't have a lot of our Predator armor available. One there. There's one Pred, one Spider suit. See that? Where the hell are all of the laser swords? If there's one sword out with swordsman, tell me I sent 2 of the swords here. There's one Shinobi. So they both. Shit. I don't think this is doable right now. If I had a full set of Predator armor, and am I going to have to boost this? I think I'm going to have to boost Infiltration on this anyway. If I boost that as well, that's 60 intel. I don't know. Let's just send the 6 best troops we can and then see how many aliens we'll be up against, even if we boost Infiltration. I'm pretty sure the Long War of the Chosen. So you can't add Long War of the Chosen to that list because Long War of the Chosen is technically not on Steam yet. You have to get the Long War of the Chosen mod off of Nexus Mods. I should actually add that to the description of the mod pack. Look, if I want to be up against light, I can't send more than 4 troops, and 4 against 13 to 15 is not going to happen. Are you kidding me? Am I going to be 1 AP away from this? Like, deep cover could be situationally useful. Like, if I'm going to use aid protocol and then order, then I could automatically hunker down. But evasive is better. Start each mission with 100 bonus dodge. So the way that works is your first hit is automatically a graze. Will to survive is arguably better, but I think he's a genius, so he's likely to get another 15 AP between sergeant and staff sergeant. Like, will to survive and fortify is incredibly good for a specialist. This isn't doable, is it? It's just going to be too hard.
Will improve our soldiers' chances of dodging an attack, while also providing increased agility and grappling capability.
I mean, just consider the fact how hard the last reinforcement ambush was that we fought. It was extremely light on that one, and my assault trooper almost got killed. On this one, I don't even have such a good squad. It's only 6, and it's this is too risky. And I kind of knew that after doing this, with how much attention we've drawn here, we need to pull out of this place here. Let's put everybody over onto supply, and we'll move our operations over, intel gathering operations, to one of the other areas that has lower strength. Hopefully we can get a sabotage the monument upper mission, and it'll draw some heat away from here. Advanced strength 3. I don't know what the V and the F means though. V1, F10. It's got a new Arctic.
Setting course for Sector 1, the Arctic.
Routing to 1 supplies 10.
I think you will find our results have exceeded expectations.
There should be blue screen protocol. Follow target at blue screen. We don't need to render.
As far as I can tell, they're fully automated and armed to the teeth.
What does this give to us again? I think this gives us the holographic grenade thing. I forget what it's called. I'm gonna use it. Advent data pad. I might want to do some data pads. Well,
I'll see that work begins immediately.
I want to do data pads because I'm going to be building a radio relay, and then I want to use 100 intel to make contact with a 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, or 5, 6, and 7 areas. It's like we cannot have contact with too many countries.
Putting it on screen now.
I had high hopes for the resistance under your leadership, Commander.
If we don't stop this, we're done. They already completed this exact same one major breakthrough last month. Hidden reserves we don't need. Oh. Tech defense is great. Resource rewards on all missions is nice. Excavation we don't need. That'll be nice. We just go resource rewards and supplies increase.
I will pass along your order.
Avenger plotting new course.
Look at that, it's more than doubled our income. If we can just get through this month, we're probably going to have to defend the haven here in West Asia though. Alright, is there a specialist that I can train here? No, we're down to the skirmishers now. Sorry, technicals. I do want the technicals to have a couple of levels in officer training. They're going to take focus fire, get some trial by fire. Then when they Haven advisors, the fact that they have officer abilities is very useful. Okay, leveling up their bonds. Distance ring, we've got teamwork training going. Skulljack is done in 1 day. Gotta think very carefully how I'm gonna spend this money. 6 days for a sergeant, ranger, and an intel package, which we don't particularly. What I'm hoping we can get is a jailbreak, because I can get some more operatives, because 6 is not very much. Gongliang, East Asia. Now, if we can just get through this next month, we're going to have a lot of income, but we're going to need all that income. Because look, we've got 314 supplies. I believe the first radio relay is going to cost us 200 supplies. We'll need 150 to complete skull mining. I don't have 200 intel, so we can... That increases by 1 foot, by 214. Radio relay costs how much? 200. Damn.
Course for the Indian Regional Zone.
No, but I need to spend these supplies on more Predator armor. Skull mining. I think skull mining is so good. And it also means that you can then use a Skulljack on something other than just an officer. Let's go upgrade to Cutthroat. Stun Lancers and other enemies. Cutthroat ability. That isn't that bad. Very light base, only 5 days. We might be able to stop this though, and I can boost it without actually costing anything.
Setting course for the west.
Very light. Oh, I think I would need 6 at least soldiers to stop that. That's going to be rough.
Commander Tygan and Shen aren't going to be happy if we don't put the Skulljack to good use. We should have one of our soldiers equip it before they deploy.
Yeah. I know. That might be doable. 7 to 9 against 4 of us. Specialist plus Ranger. Deadeye. Is Deadeye available? The booster, that'll be 10 to 12 against 6 of us. Or 7 to 9 against 5 of us. 5 of us against 7 to 9 is probably easier. So if I'm going to take the odd one out, who do I leave behind? Shinobi and Assault you need. Sharpshooter is great. Technical is also great. Destroyer relay. Oh god, subway. Okay, in that case, if it's considering it's a subway, maybe we leave the Sharpshooter and the technical behind. But unless the gunner and the Grenadier are available, there's kind of the gunner's busy. You know, it's tempting because I've got trial by fire here. And that's okay. So Lance Corporal Chepudanov, there's no sharpshooters for you to bond with. Can I send some low-level boys who aren't even bonded? There's a Grenadier, there's no gunner available for that there. If we got an odd one out on the assault... Yeah. Let's just take people who are below corporal. No, below sergeant. How does command range? Chopper fire. Any soldier below sergeant automatically promoted. Okay, so first lieutenant. There we go. Assault. That's Lord Scolder. Where's Lord Scolder? He's injured. Raheem Hunter. Where's Raheem Hunter? Grenadier. Like Raheem Hunter is either infiltrating or injured. Mind Games, Lord Scolder, Conan, Croc Hunter, Deadeye. There he is. So these 5, specialist assault, 2 assaults, a Shinobi, a Grenadier, and a specialist. That's very doable. 6 hit points, who's got the lowest? 2 assaults have the lowest. And perfect, there's 2 Predator armors there. Scatter Ray. Captain Haddock. Hello, buddy. I might just leave the mobility up. Just medkit and ceramic plating. The nanoscale I think we'll give to the Shinobi because the Shinobi will be wearing not the EXO suit. How about we give the EXO to the Grenadier? Question mark. Health of 2, health of nothing. Uh, 8 plus 2, good. Other Predator armor here. Man, I need those fucking swords. Well, we just got loads of money. I could probably build one. Oh, I don't have any alloys. Really? I could technically give the spider armor. It's an advanced expanded scope autoloader. You know that. Gremlin Mark II. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to give you the spider suit. That's going to help you close the distance. You can use the Skulljack. Got steady hands. Med protocol, awesome. So that's 2 charges of med kit. 4 charges of med kit. That should be enough. Laser rifle we will leave for one of the rangers in another squad. Oh wait, hang on. This is a support Grenadier, isn't it? Non-damaging grenades, flashbanger. Non-damaging grenades in your grenade-only slot. Okay, so I'm actually going to go for 2 smoke grenades here in the grenade-only slot. Flashbang. Tracer rounds. Flashbang. So he's got 3 flashbangs and 2 smokes. And he can launch them for free. Let's switch to the arc thrower. The more accurate person get the advanced arc thrower. Okay, we'll boost this. Extremely light. Destroy alien relay in the subway. Padupa, Stobbie, Wanderjar, the Fixer, and troops. Yeah, that kind of means then that I should give a frag to Stobbie. Just so I can take advantage of heat warheads. And I've got plenty of flashbangs here. We just have to hope that Wanderjar doesn't get mind controlled. Any AP? What was I saving up for here? Sprinter. Oh, low profile's amazing. Sprinter and low profile are amazing on an assault trooper. Covert. Yeah, it's crap. That's crap. Right. Operation Demon Slumber. Destroy alien relay. Very light. We're going to go to extremely light. 5 of us. People Stobbie, Wanderjar, the Fixer troops.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Sky Ranger deployed. Yeah, this is a pity. This will hopefully be the last 2 operations we have. Yeah, in West Asia.
Setting course for Sector 5, India.
I know, but let's go to the black market first, sell some things to get to 150 supplies.
Avenger
Then we're going to
plotting
buy
new course.
skull mining.
The market is open.
Then I suppose it's a question of what do I think is more valuable, skull mining or spend that 150. Well, I'll have to buy alloys first if I want to make some armors. See, it's so expensive. Alloys so badly. And David? So, what is the best way to spend this 150 supplies? Integrated warfare, lightning strike, skull mining, or we could just buy a lab. Maybe just get a lab going. Start accelerating our it's got to be the lab, I think. Engineer can be staffed in the infirmary to just decrease time our soldiers need to recover. Soldiers can be staffed here to remove negative traits. So we need a lab.
Laboratory construction initiated.
I mean, it would have been great to have skull mining, but getting a lab going. We've got 6 scientists, which is nice, but I just really want to accelerate the usage of these scientists. Hang on, is there any proving ground project that I can build? Nope. The good news is if we can just hold out for 18 more days, we're going to get 800 supplies. And that is going to solve most of our supply problems.
Setting course.
Hell,
for
at that
India.
rate, I can build radio relays in most of these countries just to boost the amount of money we make. Reduce enemy strength, that would have been nice. Okay, let's see. Infiltration. Very light. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What are we doing here? So we are destroying the relay to prevent its resistance data leak. Put evac with flare on 5 turns. Okay. Right.
Menace 1-5. The communications relay is up ahead. Move in and destroy the target.
Nice, looking badass, lads. And we have got 2 Shinobis here. Which are where?
Heading out.
Nothing, huh? Really?
Those gates.
Those kids.
Got it. Moving. On the move. Got it.
Got it covered.
Rolling out.
It's great to know that we're finally in the stage where our technicals can launch 2 rockets every mission. Especially because this lad, Sparrow 4, Justin Brever, 1 level up away from getting tandem warheads. It's just so important because then when you launch a rocket, basically what you're saying is you see that whole area there,
Moving out.
fuck up that area. Like most of the time, like none of the cover survives. You launch a rocket, it is so good.
there now.
Still haven't spotted anything, huh?
Let's do this. Los.
Well, it's great that we're able to sprint the lads up and make so much progress moving the boys up.
Copy that.
And arguably it's kind of a bad thing. You want to be engaging enemies right from the start so that the groups are split up. It makes it way harder when you have to fight all the pods together in one big go.
Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out.
Where is this alien scum?
Looks like hostiles over here.
Okay, there we go.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Roger that.
This is going to be interesting.
Location confirmed.
Did we bring a ranger with? We did, Richard Wild.
Time to motor.
Ooh, I should have put him up here. Fail.
No need to ask twice.
Argezo, thanks for the follow, buddy. Welcome to Camelot. It is a silly place. Why do you keep breaking through the... Oh, you fall!
Spotter los.
Okay, so this pretty much means we can go loud on the next turn, assuming we don't get spotted during the next alien turn.
Understood. Moving out.
Actually, I should put my ranger.
Affirmative. Moving out.
You can, Logezo.
Overwatch.
Use ! Discord. Give you a link to my Discord.
Moving the designated.
In my Discord is a chat channel called Long War Character Submissions.
Roger. I've got my
Upload
eyes
your
on.
bin there, and I will add it to
position.
the character pool.
Eyes on the prize.
That works nicely as a way to start off, but maybe I want to hit... Is that a Flammenwerfer? Okay, that's not too dangerous. I keep forgetting to give the technicals a stock.
Roger. I've got my eyes on it. Verstanden. Rücke aus. Moving to position.
So as long as we don't get spotted here, actually got a nice little
Overwatch.
setup because we've got our gunner and our ranger with height advantage. Oh shit! I might launch a rocket in there if I can hit it. Oh Christ! Oh no! Oh!
Sie kennen unsere Position. They've got eyes on us.
How am I gonna kill that mech?
How many is that now?
Armor still holding.
Why'd they all waste their Overwatch shots on the one guy? That's weird. Oh, come on! Really? Two snakes and a centurion behind me? Really? Oh, for fuck's sake! Let's see, is that... Okay, the ranger is in command range, which is pretty damn important because I think my best chance of killing that Centurion is by using Oscar Mike and sprinting Richard Wilde into point blank where he can use both barrels. But I don't have a visual on him there. I need to get a visual first. Okay, so what's probably going to happen is Conan is going to take... Oh, it's only half cover. He's going to use teamwork. Okay, rob and roll. Let's show the snick. Hopefully that'll give us a visual on that big Centurion. Oh! It just keeps getting worse. And I still can't even see the Centurion.
Tired of waiting around.
Annette, don't reload. Don't reload. Don't fucking reload. Don't you fuck this up, Annette. Oh! Does the Naga have... Okay. Both of them do trigger Overwatch.
Come on, poke your head out.
I think the laser weapons are not a mod, it's part of the base Long War of the Chosen game. We're so boned. I can parry melee attacks, but it's not really going to help. That's tempting. I need to use teamwork so that Rob and Roll can flashay that Centurion. No, I need eyes on the Centurion, and I do that by having Eric Wickstrom get in range. Thank you for reminding me to call the Sky Ranger. I've got a bad feeling we're going to be evacuating corpses here.
Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
The problem is, unless I can see that, I can... The big problem is I have to get a visual onto the Muton. Oh, there he is. Okay, good. Right. So how do I point blank this big bugger? I go there. But let's first make sure that my specialist can still use teamwork. He can. The other option is the assault trooper sprints here and stuns him, and we try to deal with him on the next turn. But then what would my 16 hit points plus 2... Honestly, I don't think that both barrels will be enough. It's 11 to 19 with 0 chance, and I'd need to hit 18. No? 16. Fuck it, we're gonna go for it. This is an evac, but no, we're staying here, we're doing this mission. This is gonna stop... Overwatch, fuck! Forgot about that. Almost killed him.
Hit the armor.
God, I hate being in half cover, but it's my best chance to kill this stun lancer.
Get in close. Moving to position. Target eliminated.
Now who do I... see, those two are for shade. This is very suboptimal here on Eric Splinter Wickstrom. He's going to be out in the open. Let's first of all do the both barrels and see what that does for us. What? A chance to counterattack. We're all gonna die, aren't we? So, this is 2 to 5 damage with a 50% chance for +3. So this is 5 to 8. That frag grenade would need to roll max and crit for this to be able to... If this does 8 damage, there's 8 left. This is still my best chance. It's probably going to miss. And then my ranger's going to die. Sharp 13, 14, 15, 16. A 20% chance to kill the Centurion. Even less, because if the frag grenade doesn't hit big, we won't kill it. If I set fire to him, it's not going to help, is it? And I still haven't killed this fucking heavy thing. Our ranger is almost certainly going to go down and probably die. It's not very likely, but the best chance I have of saving the ranger by killing this Centurion, and the best chance of killing the Centurion is that this frag grenade needs to crit and do max damage. So this just mustn't get counted. If it gets counted, then Wickstrom is dead, but Wickstrom is going to be out in the open anyway, so he's quite likely dead in any event. So where should he end his flashade to have the best cover? Probably there. And by putting these two close together, it's actually increasing the chances that the heavy mech will just launch a grenade, which actually isn't that bad. If it shoots with its main cannon, that's the worst thing that can happen. I got 1200 hours, and I thought that the ability to parry would have stopped the Centurion's parry, but that's not how it works. Yeah, I got 1200 hours, and I'm garbage at this game.
I'm all right. I'm pinned down here.
Fuck, that's 2 of our lads down.
They got me.
I can... Haywire... Shutting down is probably my best chance there. This fucking Centurion is just such an absolute nightmare to deal with. After 8, 50% chance to kill that mech. And Itirand is gonna have to reload and just kill that mech. Or just graze him and don't... Oh, come on! Good lord! Everything that could go wrong is just going wrong. What screwed up the last turn was I really didn't realize that we'd have such a low chance with the both barrels. I really didn't expect it would be... I thought it would be in the 80% range from there, but that was 60%. This is looking a bit squad wipey. I can blue move. Do what? I don't really have any good moves here. We move there and kill that dude. I've got no way of dealing with this fucking Centurion. What if I stabilize and then get him back on his feet? He'll have a shot on the Centurion from flank. And my technical really can't do much here. That's probably... Oh, fuck, I don't even have a shot here. That's probably going to hit my down guy and kill him. It's the same as last season. The campaign goes perfectly until we have one mission where we get fucking squad wiped. And this is like the B team. This is a mix of the A team and the B team. One little mutant Centurion and it absolutely wrecks us. Oh no, it's mid-July. But honestly, I mean, in June, Advent completed a major breakthrough, and they're busy preparing another one, at which point the campaign will probably end. I can't see the Doom counter yet, but it must be super close already. I don't fucking know. Go here, set fire to this thing, get him back on his feet, shoot that. And then... the fact that fucking laser cannon grazed and didn't finish off this heavy mech. Oh. But the thing is, if I get the ranger back on his feet, then Widowmaker has to stay where he is, because then he needs to stabilize.
Los Highland.
these Centurions are a fucking nightmare. In retrospect, it would have been a better move for me to have put the Assault Trooper here and stunned the Centurion and tried to kill some other things. But I mean, you know, that's the beauty of hindsight. It's 2020. We could take a 69% here and hopefully end this thing, or do a 98. We have to just hope that this hits. I mean, if this doesn't hit... But the thing is, if it does hit, then I have a better chance of using the flamethrower to finish it off. But if I land that 70% both barrels, that then means that Distant Brever can... I could maybe flame... I can't do damage to this mech, so that doesn't help. I can't frag because it's on cooldown. Can't shoot, I don't have anything. Seriously, I can't put into words how much Durand just grazing with her cannon fucked us. That fucked us so fucking hard. If I move and rocket close up, I can maybe hit these two. Well, look, this is way more high risky, but if we pull this off, it's gonna allow us to potentially rocket two other enemies. If I have to take the safer, light them up, plus flame, I then can't address these two. But I haven't even started addressing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over there. Right, wild balance. This is where you either save the mission for us or we'll get squad wiped. We need 10 damage here, we'll have to crit. Where do I go so that I can rocket quite close with like a minimum scatter? Just because if it scatters, it's going to kill my ranger, but he's in so much danger anyway. One thing that sucks is I kind of have to flechette this Naga, because if I don't, I mean, wild balance is just going to get shot through cover and killed anyway. And I could go here and shoot at this thing, but I'm in half cover. Conan the Barbarian's probably going to die anyway on the next turn. I tuck myself in here. What is... Jason targets. If I go right next to it, that's going to give me the best crit chance. It's 50% here. Again, like this puts me in half cover, which probably means death. That should turn this 50% crit into only a 65. That's unfortunate. We are so dead. God, we are so dead. Like, another fucking graze! Ugh. It's these grazers that are actually, like, ending the campaign for us. I even turned it down to 5. Ugh. Unbelievable. How big is the... well, this mech is just going to shoot my Assault Trooper and kill him. Or shoot my Assault Trooper and kill him. There's so many fuck-ups in a row that led to this. Wild Balance misses the first double barrels. Then Annette Durand gets a graze there, which doesn't kill that. Then Conan gets a graze here, which doesn't kill that. Just graze and graze and graze and graze. It's these grazes that are going to mean we get squad wiped here.
Moving to position.
can that be a 2.4 scatter? Oh, I know I moved, but for fuck's sake. Scatter here, it kills my ranger. Scatters away from us, the ranger dies anyway. Because I don't kill this mech. It's the only way I can kill this mech. I can't with my little shitty SMG. It's immune to fire. I'd have to roll a 5 anyway, even if it wasn't immune. Well, you have to have some grays for the, you know, it's within the long war, you know, it fits within long war. I don't want to play. We were doing so well in this campaign, and I've just gone down the toilet in a single mission. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna lose 7 of my best troops here. The max scatter is 4. It's gonna scatter between 2.4 and 4 tiles. It sounds like it's story of, oh Jesus. Feels like it. So if it scatters the minimum 2.4, if it scatters towards us, 1 tile, 2 tiles, 2.5. But if it scatters away, fuck it, we gotta roll the dice. It ends up not mattering because it does minimum damage and doesn't kill this godforsaken fucking. And now I have to use my SMG, which is probably gonna miss because I'm poisoned. Oh, bless you, RNG. God, we needed that. Yeah, he's definitely dead.
We'll have to give our soldiers some time to heal, mentally and physically.
And now the mech kills specialist. Oh Jesus, look at that rocket from across the map. And he gets set on fire. There you go, he's dead there anyway. Hit straight through high cover. Another graze. Another graze. three grazes out of 5 shots. And it's on 5%. You did open in the middle of a disaster. Well, we've got 2 troops left. Because these lads are panicking.
You see that? I'm on it.
Another graze! Graze orange Jesus! 4 grazes out of 6 shots! You can't make this shit up. I'm turning graze down to 0 on the next campaign. This is such bullshit. Well, Milky, I'm sure it feels that way, but that's just selection bias. Just because you tend to only remember the time that it fucks you over. That's pure RNG, and it just fucks you right over. Well, let's just see if we can get anyone out alive here. Can you see on the flankerino there?
Let's move already.
If you reload, I'm gonna shit in my pants. Oh, God. Oh yeah, that's absolutely hard fields. I get that. A big rocket, I mean, if this does big damage, it might actually kill that rocketeer. Is there Overwatch that's gonna kill him? Probably. Well, Horus, welcome to my world. Grazing just cost me like an entire squad. It's so frustrating. It's like I probably cool. It might be possible to pull it back from this, but I kind of don't even feel like it. And I mean, if you consider the fact that in June, Advent completed a major breakthrough, and they're busy researching another one. When that major breakthrough finishes, the campaign is 100% over. Now, what's going to happen here is when I shoot this dude, he's going to explode, and that's going to set my fucking technical on fire. Am I burning? Oh, so I'm dead next turn anyway, unless I hunker down.
Maintain position.
It's so draining. A loss like this drains me. You're right, Milky. And the thing is, so much just comes down to luck, frankly. I mean, how lucky do you get with the content bonus? How lucky do you get with the first few missions that spawn?
More. Negative. Weapons dry.
It's not worth area suppressioning, is it? 5. It's like 50% chance to kill if it hits.
Roger that. Suppressing hostile.
That was close.
Are we losing a EXO suit and a few sets of Predator armor and some laser weapons?
Taking fire over here.
Okay, so hunkering down doesn't put fire out anymore. Awesome. Fuck me, right?
Heading out.
You know what doubly bums me out? It's actually unrelated, but
Grenade.
I've been watching Retcon Raider play Phoenix Point. It looks kind of crap. Like, Phoenix Point looks really boring.
Online.
I'm just so bummed out about Phoenix Point. It just, yeah. I don't know. How, if at all, do we get out of here on the next turn? So, picking up is a free action. What we need here is, I need smoke to help cover my running away on the next turn, but the smoke is going to end my turn. The smoke's not going to matter, is it? I mean, I need to pick him up and just stay in high cover.
Why can't they walk?
Oh, it's not just the loss of the soldiers, it's the loss of the gear as well. Ugh. I think what I need is to turn Greys down to 0 and keep doing Gatecrasher until we get an Africa or North America spawn. But the thing is, even then, there's no guarantee what you'll get for continent bonus. If you get a crap continent bonus, doesn't matter. And all these hits through high cover is pretty brutal as well. And I can't hit Overwatch to fucking save my life on any of these guys. Swords are gone as well. Yep, we lost both swords. This is campaign ending. %, hit, 26% hit. Us, 86% Greys, 76% Greys, 98% Greys.
Got it. Moving.
And only the shittest, least important soldier out of the lot makes it out.
Evac confirmed.
But look, the thing is, as devastating as this is, it actually...
Firebrand returning to
It is possible to recover from this if you consider the fact that in 18 days we're going to get 800 supplies because our economy is so strong. And as horrible as this is, the real killer here is that major breakthrough, and also because the dark events are random. So again, that's how RNG fucks you. So we had a major breakthrough completed by Advent in middle of June. Now it's middle of July and they're preparing another one. So without any breakthroughs, major or minor, on Legend, the Doom counter typically ticks down in the 3rd week of October. So with 2 major breakthroughs, that's 4 squares on the Doom counter. That's probably 5 weeks less. So probably mid-September the campaign will end. And it's middle of July now. So we've only just completed building a Skulljack, and we're nowhere near liberating a region, so we're done. We're done again. My second attempt, and it's a second failure.
Again, our brave soldiers hold the forces of chaos at bay. We push back against the darkness with
I was so keen to play XCOM tonight. I had no idea the first mission I would play would be a campaign ender. Don't fucking celebrate, you dumb bitch. You were useless. Ugh.
I've done what I can do to aid our troops, but obviously it hasn't been enough.
Not lower difficulty. I play on Legend and dynamic pod activation. At the end of the day, I'm still a sucker for punishment, and it is possible. And also bear in mind, even on the lower difficulty, if Advent completes 2 major breakthroughs before July, you're done anyway. Because getting the... I don't even know how you... I've never even gotten to the Doom counter in Long War of the Chosen, if I'm honest. I mean, we have found the... not the regional nerve center, we have found... and then, right, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. And then, brilliant. 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 And then it goes straight into... right on the back of losing one of our best squads, it goes straight into a retaliation. so boned. Breaks. Well, that's this campaign done. Let's take a look at the fallen soldiers. Quite a few, I'd imagine. Operation Winter Chalice. Everybody, look at that. We didn't suffer a single fatality up until this mission. Well, Milky, I can't go straight into a restart. I need a break from the game. I think this is the perfect time to start the Darkest Dungeon. We could do some Battle Brothers now, or Darkest Dungeon. What do you guys fancy? Should I jump into Battle Brothers or Darkest Dungeon? Y'all reckon? Battle Brothers is trying. Now my phone is freezing up. Oh god. Well, anyway, for those of you watching on YouTube, thanks for watching and enjoying the XCOM stream so far. Probably like in another month or 2 weeks, we'll give it another go. Well, I suppose it'll depend how long the Darkest Dungeon takes. I kind of want to play Darkest Dungeon. And I'm playing Battle Brothers pretty much all of tomorrow. Do some Darkest Dungeon.